Welcome to our channel, English Conversation and Stories, where we make learning English fun and practical. Today, we're diving into the world of everyday English conversation with 20 real-life conversation. Whether you're a beginner or looking to brush up on your language skills, our series will help you master the art of English communication in various scenarios. Join us on this exciting journey as we explore greetings, hobbies, dining out, travel plans, and so much more. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you never miss a conversation. Let's get started on your path to fluency through daily dialogues. Lesson 1: Greetings and Introductions. Rosy and James meet for the first time. They exchange basic greetings and introduce themselves.
Hi there. I'm Rosy. Nice to meet you.
Hi, Rosy. I'm James. It's a pleasure to meet you too.
So, where are you from, James?
I'm from New York. How about you, Rosy?
I'm from Los Angeles. Are you visiting here?
Yeah, just passing through on a work trip. How about you?
I live here. If you have any questions or need recommendations, feel free to ask.
Thanks, Rosy. That's really kind of you. So, what do you do for work?
I work in marketing. How about you?
I'm a software engineer. It's a pretty cool job. Nice to meet you, Rosy.
Nice to meet you too, James. If you ever want to grab coffee or explore the city, let me know.
Sounds great. I might take you up on that. Thanks, Rosy.
Lesson 2: Talking about hobbies. Rosy asks James about his hobbies. James shares his interests, and they discuss common hobbies.
So, James, what do you like to do in your free time? Any hobbies?
Well, I'm really into photography. I love capturing beautiful moments and landscapes.
That's awesome. I enjoy photography too. Do you have a favorite subject you like to photograph?
Nature and landscapes are my go-to, but I also like taking candid shots of people. It's so fun to capture genuine emotions.
I completely agree. I like taking pictures of nature as well, especially sunsets. They're so serene. Besides photography, do you have any other hobbies?
Yeah, I'm also into playing the guitar. I find it relaxing, and I enjoy learning new songs.
That's impressive. I've always wanted to learn to play an instrument. Maybe one day I'll give it a try.
You should. It's a great way to unwind. What about you, Rosy? What are your hobbies?
I love reading. I can spend hours getting lost in a good book. I'm also a fan of hiking and exploring the outdoors.
Reading and hiking? Those sound like fantastic hobbies. Maybe we can go on a hike sometime.
I'd love that. We can even take some photos along the way.
Lesson 3: Ordering food at a café. Rosy and James go to a café. They order simple dishes and drinks, practicing polite language. At a local café, Rosy and James find a table. Looking at the menu.
What do you feel like having, James?
Perusing the menu.
I think I'll go with a cappuccino and a piece of chocolate cake.
Sounds delicious. I'll have a latte and a croissant.
The waiter comes over.
Hello. What can I get for you today?
I'll have a cappuccino and a piece of chocolate cake, please.
Excellent choice. And for you, miss?
I'd like a latte and a croissant, please.
Certainly. Anything else for you too?
That's all for now, thanks.
Yes, that's all, thanks.
Very well. I'll get your order right away. Enjoy your meal.
The waiter goes to prepare their order.
It's such a cozy place, isn't it?
It really is. I love finding little cafes like this.
Their drinks and pastries arrive.
Here are your cappuccino, latte, chocolate cake, and croissant. Enjoy!
Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
They dig into their treats.
This cake is amazing.
I'm glad I chose it. And your latte looks perfect.
They enjoy their cafe visit, sipping their drinks and savoring their pastries. Lesson 4. Talking about the weather. Rosy and James discuss the weather in their area. They use simple vocabulary to describe the conditions.
James, have you noticed how the weather has been lately?
Yes, it's been quite pleasant. The sun's been shining, and the sky is clear.
Absolutely, it's been great for outdoor activities. But I've heard it might rain tomorrow.
Really? That's a shame. I was planning on going for a hike.
Well, you might still get a chance. The weather can be unpredictable sometimes.
True, it's always good to check the forecast before making plans.
That's a smart approach. I usually do the same. It helps avoid unexpected weather surprises.
Definitely. It's better to be prepared. By the way, do you enjoy the colder seasons too?
I do, especially when it starts to get a bit chilly, and I can cozy up with a hot cup of tea.
That does sound inviting. I like winter for the snow, as long as I don't have to shovel too much.
Haha, I get that. Snow can be beautiful, but it comes with its share of work.
Lesson 5. Making plans for the weekend. Rosy and James make plans to meet on the weekend. They discuss their preferred activities.
James, the weekend is coming up. Any plans?
Not yet. I'm open to suggestions. What do you have in mind?
How about we explore the local farmers market on Saturday morning? It's always a fun experience.
That sounds like a great idea. I enjoy fresh produce and supporting local vendors.
Perfect. After that, we could visit the nearby park for a picnic. The weather is supposed to be nice.
Picnic in the park? Count me in. What should we bring for our picnic?
I'll handle sandwiches and some snacks, and you can grab a bottle of your favorite drink.
Sounds like a plan. I'll pick up some lemonade. What time should we meet at the market?
Let's meet at the market at 10 a.m. That way, we can beat the crowds.
10 a.m. it is. I'm looking forward to it, Rosie.
Me too, James. It's going to be a lovely weekend.
Lesson 6. At the movies. Rosy and James decide to watch a movie. They talk about movie genres and showtimes.
Hey James, I was thinking about catching a movie this weekend. Wanna join?
Sure, I'm up for it. What kind of movie are you in the mood for?
I'm flexible, but I'm leaning toward a comedy or an action film. How about you?
Comedy works for me. It's always good to have a laugh. Any particular movie you have in mind?
I heard about a new comedy called Laugh Out Loud. It's getting good reviews.
Laugh Out Loud sounds like a blast. When and where is it playing?
There's a screening at the Ridgeview Cinema at 5 p.m. Does that work for you?
5 p.m. is perfect. How about we meet there around 4:45 p.m. to get tickets and snacks?
Sounds like a plan. I'll see you at 4:45 p.m. at the Ridgeview Cinema for Laugh Out Loud.
Great. Looking forward to it, Rosie. It's going to be a fun movie night.
Absolutely, James. See you at the cinema.
Lesson 7. Talking about family. Rosie asks James about his family. James shares information about his relatives.
James, I realized we've talked a lot about ourselves, but I don't know much about your family. Do you have any siblings?
I do. I have one younger sister. Her name is Lily. She's currently studying at a university.
That's nice. Do you two get along well?
Yeah, we have a good relationship. We occasionally have our disagreements, but overall, we're pretty close.
That's lovely to hear. How about your parents? Are they nearby?
My parents live in a different city, but we visit each other when we can. They're wonderful people, and I'm grateful for their support.
Family is so important. I have a brother and a sister. We're a tight-knit group.
That's great. It must be nice to have siblings to share life's moments with.
It really is. We have lots of stories and memories together. It's something I cherish.
Family is precious, for sure. They're the ones who have your back no matter what.
Absolutely. Thanks for sharing about your family, James. It's nice to get to know you better.
Lesson 8, Describing your home. Rosy and James discuss where they live. They use basic adjectives to describe their homes.
Rosie, I'm curious about your home. Can you tell me what it's like?
Sure, James. I live in a cozy apartment. It's not too big, but it's perfect for me. It's bright and has a lot of natural light.
That sounds nice. My place is a small house. It's a bit older, but I've fixed it up a bit. It's got a comfortable, rustic feel to it.
I like the idea of a rustic house. Do you have a garden or any outdoor space?
Yes, I have a small garden with a couple of flower beds. It's a peaceful spot to relax and enjoy nature.
That sounds charming. In my apartment, I have a balcony where I like to keep some potted plants. It adds a touch of green to the urban setting.
Potted plants can really brighten up a space. It's nice to have a bit of nature around, even in the city.
I agree. Home is where we should feel comfortable and relaxed, and adding some personal touches makes it even cozier.
Well said, Rosie. Our homes are special places that reflect who we are.
Exactly, James. It's been great chatting with you and sharing about our homes.
Lesson 9, Shopping for Clothes. Rosie and James go shopping for clothes. They ask for assistance and talk about their choices. At a clothing store, Rosie and James browse through the racks of clothes.
James, I need a new dress for an upcoming event. Want to help me pick one out?
Of course, Rosie. I'd be happy to help. What style are you looking for?
I think something elegant, maybe in a pastel color. What do you think of this one?
She shows James a dress.
That looks beautiful. Let's ask a sales associate to get your size.
They turn to a sales associate.
Excuse me, could you please find this dress in a medium for me?
Certainly, ma'am. I'll be right back.
The sales associate goes to fetch the dress.
While we wait, I need a new dress shirt. Do you mind helping me find one, Rosie?
Not at all, James. Let's take a look at the men's section. What color are you thinking?
I'd like a classic white dress shirt. It's versatile and always looks sharp.
They find a white dress shirt.
How about this one?
Looks perfect. Can you grab it in my size while I check out some ties?
Sure thing, James.
They split up briefly to retrieve their chosen items and then proceed to the checkout counter.
Did you find everything you were looking for today?
Yes, thank you. We're ready to check out.
That's right. I'll take the dress, and James will take the white dress shirt and a tie.
Great choices. Your total is $85.
They make their purchases, and Rosie and James leave the store with their new clothing items.
Thanks for your help, James. I'm all set for the event.
You're welcome, Rosie. And my new dress shirt will come in handy for work. It was a successful shopping trip.
Lesson 10. Celebrating a birthday. Rosie wishes James a happy birthday. They discuss birthday plans and gifts.
James, I heard today's your birthday. Happy birthday.
Thank you, Rosie. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's my special day.
Do you have any plans to celebrate?
Not much, to be honest. I thought I'd keep it low-key this year, maybe have dinner with a few friends.
That sounds nice. How about a birthday cake? What's your favorite flavor?
I'm a fan of chocolate. A rich chocolate cake would be fantastic.
I'll make sure to get you a chocolate cake, then. And what about gifts? Is there something you've been wishing for?
You really don't have to, but if you insist, I could use a good book. I love reading.
A book it is, then. I'll find one that I think you'll enjoy.
You're too kind, Rosie. Thanks for making my birthday feel special.
Of course, James. Birthdays are a time to celebrate and make someone feel loved and appreciated.
Well, you've certainly made mine special already. Thank you.
Anytime, James. Here's to a fantastic birthday ahead.
Lesson 11. Visiting a park. Rosie and James decide to spend a day at the park. They talk about park activities and what to bring.
Hey James, the weather is great today. How about spending the day at the park?
That's a fantastic idea, Rosie. I'd love to. What should we do at the park?
We could start with a nice walk around the lake, maybe feed the ducks.
Sounds relaxing. I've also heard they have a frisbee golf course here. We could give it a try.
Frisbee golf? I've never played, but it sounds fun. Let's do it.
Great. I'll bring a frisbee, and we can grab a scorecard at the park.
Perfect. I'll pack a picnic basket with sandwiches, fruit, and some refreshing drinks.
You're on top of it. I'll bring a cozy blanket for us to sit on.
They meet up at the park with their supplies and start their day of outdoor activities.
James, this is such a lovely spot. Thanks for joining me today.
Thank you for the idea, Rosie. It's turning out to be a wonderful day.
They enjoy their time at the park, exploring, playing frisbee golf, and having a picnic. Lesson 12. Ordering pizza. Rosie and James order pizza for dinner. They discuss toppings and delivery options.
James, I'm craving pizza for dinner. How about we order one?
Pizza sounds amazing right now. What toppings do you like?
I'm a fan of classic pepperoni, but I'm open to other toppings too. What's your favorite?
I love mushrooms and green peppers. How about we go with half pepperoni and half mushroom and green pepper?
Sounds like a delicious compromise. Should we order from our usual place?
Sure, that works for me. They make great pizza. What size do you want?
A medium pizza should be plenty for us. And let's add some garlic knots to the order.
Good call. Those garlic knots are so tasty. Should we have it delivered or pick it up?
Let's have it delivered. That way, we can relax until it arrives.
Perfect. I'll place the order now.
James calls the pizza place and arranges for the delivery.
Thanks for taking care of that, James. I can't wait for our pizza.
You're welcome, Rosie. It won't be long now. Dinner is on its way.
Lesson 13. Discussing travel plans. Rosie asks James if he likes to travel. They share their travel experiences and dream destinations.
James, do you enjoy traveling?
I love it, Rosie. Exploring new places and experiencing different cultures is so exciting. How about you?
I'm with you on that. Traveling is one of my passions. Have you been to any interesting destinations recently?
Yes, I went to Thailand last year. The beaches and the food were amazing.
Thailand is incredible. I had a chance to visit Japan, and it was a cultural delight.
Japan is on my travel bucket list. I've always wanted to see the cherry blossoms.
They're breathtaking. Speaking of bucket lists, do you have any other dream destinations?
Definitely. I'd love to explore the beautiful landscapes of New Zealand and take a road trip across the United States.
New Zealand's landscapes are stunning, and a road trip across the US is an adventure I've always wanted to embark on.
It sounds like we have some similar travel aspirations, Rosie. Maybe we should plan a trip together one day.
That's a fantastic idea, James. I'd love to explore the world with a fellow travel enthusiast like you.
It's a plan, then. Let's make some travel memories in the future.
I'm looking forward to it, James. Traveling with a friend is always more fun.
Lesson 14, Going to the beach. Rosie and James plan a trip to the beach. They talk about beach essentials and activities.
James, the weather is getting warmer. How about a trip to the beach this weekend?
That's a fantastic idea, Rosie. I'm up for some sun and sand. What do we need to bring?
Well, sunscreen is a must. We should also pack beach towels, some snacks, and plenty of water.
Great, and maybe a beach umbrella for some shade?
Definitely. It's important to stay cool and protected from the sun. Oh, and don't forget your swimsuit.
Right, swimsuits are essential for a beach day. What activities do you enjoy at the beach?
I like swimming, building sandcastles, and maybe even a beach volleyball game if there's a net.
I'm not much of a swimmer, but I'm up for beach volleyball and maybe some frisbee.
Sounds like a plan. I'll bring a volleyball and frisbee. We can have a fun and active day at the beach.
They prepare their beach essentials and look forward to their day at the beach. Lesson 15, Talking about work. Rosie and James discuss their jobs. They share their job titles and basic responsibilities.
James, we've talked about so many things, but I don't know much about your work. What do you do for a living?
I'm a software engineer. I work for a tech company. I write code and develop software applications.
That sounds like an interesting and challenging job. How did you get into software engineering?
I've always been interested in computers and programming. I studied computer science in college, and it led me to this career.
That's impressive. It must be exciting to work in such a dynamic field. I'm in marketing myself.
Marketing, huh? What's your role in marketing, Rosie?
I'm a marketing coordinator. I help plan and execute marketing campaigns, manage social media, and analyze data to improve our strategies.
Marketing is crucial for businesses. Your work has a big impact on how companies connect with their customers.
Thanks, James. I enjoy the creative aspects of it. It's always changing and keeps me on my toes.
It's great to have a job that keeps you engaged. Thanks for sharing, Rosie.
Likewise, James. Our careers say a lot about who we are.
Lesson 16, Weekend Getaway. Rosie and James plan a weekend getaway. They talk about the destination and activities.
James, how about a weekend getaway to unwind and recharge?
That sounds like a great idea, Rosie. Any destination in mind?
How about a cozy cabin in the mountains? We can enjoy the fresh air and some beautiful scenery.
I love the idea of a mountain escape. What activities can we do there?
Hiking, nature walks, and maybe even some stargazing at night. It's a perfect way to relax.
Count me in. When should we plan this getaway?
How about next weekend? That gives us time to prepare and look forward to it.
Next weekend works for me. I'll check for cabin rentals, and we can make some hiking plans.
Sounds like a plan, James. I can't wait for our mountain adventure.
They proceed to plan their weekend getaway to the mountains, looking forward to some outdoor fun and relaxation. Lesson 17, Talking about Music. Rosy and James discuss their favorite music. They share their preferred genres and artists.
James, I'm curious. What kind of music do you enjoy listening to?
I have a pretty wide range of musical tastes, but I'm a big fan of rock and classic rock. Bands like the Beatles and Led Zeppelin are my favorites.
Classic rock has some timeless hits. I like their music too. Any specific songs you love?
Stairway to Heaven by Led Zeppelin is an all-time favorite. The guitar solo is legendary.
Oh, that's a fantastic choice. I appreciate a good guitar solo. I'm more into pop and indie music myself.
Any favorite pop or indie artists?
Lately, I've been really into indie bands like Florence and the Machine and pop artists like Taylor Swift.
Both great choices. Music has a way of connecting people, even with different tastes.
It sure does. It's fun to discover new music and share it with friends.
I agree, Rosie. Music brings joy and helps us create memories.
Thanks for sharing your music preferences, James. It's a great conversation topic.
Absolutely, Rosie. Music is a universal language that brings people together.
Lesson 18, Visiting a Museum. Rosy and James visit a museum. They talk about the exhibits and their impressions. At the local museum, Rosy and James explore the exhibits.
James, I've been wanting to visit this museum for a while. It's so exciting to finally be here.
I'm glad we could make it. Museums are such great places to learn and appreciate art and history. Which exhibit are you most excited to see?
I'm really looking forward to the art gallery with the Impressionist paintings. Monet and Renoir are some of my favorite artists.
Impressionist art is beautiful. I'm drawn to the history section. It's fascinating to learn about the past and how it shaped our world.
Absolutely. History provides a glimpse into the events and people who came before us. Let's start with the art gallery first.
They explore the art gallery, discussing their impressions of the paintings.
These paintings are stunning, Rosie. The way they capture light and color is amazing.
I agree. The attention to detail in each brushstroke is incredible. It's like stepping into a different world.
After the art gallery, they move to the history section.
James, these historical artifacts are so intriguing. It's like a journey through time.
It really is. The stories behind these objects are fascinating. History has so much to teach us.
They continue to explore the museum, appreciating the exhibits and sharing their thoughts.
James, I'm so glad we came here today. It's been an enlightening and enjoyable experience.
Me too, Rosie. Museums always leave me feeling inspired and curious about the world around us.
It's a fantastic way to spend a day. We should do this more often.
Agreed, Rosie. Exploring art and history together is time well spent.
Lesson 19, Going to a Restaurant. Rosy and James dine out at a restaurant. They order food, discuss the menu, and comment on the meal. At a cozy restaurant, Rosy and James sit at a table.
James, it's so nice to be out at a restaurant. What looks good on the menu to you?
I'm thinking of trying the steak. It's a special today, and I'm in the mood for something hearty.
Steak sounds delicious. I'm eyeing the pasta with garlic and herbs. It's a personal favorite.
The waiter comes to take their orders.
Good evening. What can I get for you two tonight?
I'll have the pasta with garlic and herbs, please.
I'll go for the steak, medium rare, with a side salad.
Great choices. Would you like something to drink while you wait for your food?
I'll have a glass of white wine, please.
I'll go with iced tea, thank you.
As they wait for their food, they chat about the restaurant and their day.
Rosie, this place has such a warm ambience. It's a nice change from cooking at home.
I agree. Sometimes it's great to be pampered a bit. How was your day today?
It was good, but busy. I'm looking forward to this meal and some relaxation.
Their food arrives, and they savor their dinner.
James, this pasta is amazing. It's so flavorful.
I'm glad you're enjoying it. And this steak is cooked to perfection. A great choice.
They finish their meal and leave the restaurant, satisfied and content. Lesson 20. Discussing dreams and goals. Rosy and James talk about their future dreams and goals. They share their aspirations and ambitions.
James, I was thinking about our dreams and long-term goals. Do you have any you'd like to share?
Absolutely, Rosie. One of my dreams is to start my own tech company one day. I have some innovative ideas I'd like to pursue.
That's a big and exciting goal, James. I'm sure you'll make it happen. As for me, I've always dreamt of traveling the world and experiencing different cultures.
That sounds incredible, Rosie. Travel can be so enriching. Any specific places you'd love to visit?
I'd love to explore Europe, especially Italy, and see the historical cities and enjoy the cuisine.
Italy is a wonderful choice. The history, art, and food are exceptional. I hope your dream of traveling comes true.
Thank you, James. And I'll be cheering for your tech company dream as well. It's inspiring to hear about each other's ambitions.
Likewise, Rosie. Sharing our dreams and goals helps us support and encourage each other on our journeys.
That's what friends are for, right? Here's to chasing our dreams and making them a reality.
Cheers to that, Rosie. I have no doubt we'll achieve great things.
Please like, share, subscribe and hit the bell icon to get the notifications of our new videos and also comment. For more videos like this, please check out the playlist on end screen. Thanks for watching.